Topic, where mom life meets realness. I'm Anima. This is Queenella, Tiffany, and Tiffany. As of right now, we were talking about pornography and letting your kids watch it.
Well, kids watch it. No, but you know what was crazy to me? I filled out a job application the other day, and one of the questions was like, "What is your sexual preference?" Or your sexual orientation, I'm sorry. What is your sexual orientation? I have never seen that on a job application.
Well, that's because now you have the like transgender or the
No. Not what you identify as.
Your sexual
like not your gender. Your sexual, gay, straight, lesbian, bisexual.
Well, that's actually not supposed to be.
I screenshotted it.
Yeah, as I say, you can actually get in trouble for that. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to have a disclaimer of you don't judge or discriminate, but you're not supposed to add.
You did have the choice of prefer not to answer, but I thought that was so curious. But it also made me think, you know how sometimes people are trying to meet like a certain quota? Oh, we have no black people here. We need to hire 10 black. Oh, we have no gay people here. We need to hire 10 people who identify as, so to say that we're not being, unfair, unequal. Exactly. Okay. So I was like, whoa, I never saw this.
Yeah,
because why did you check gay and you never even told me?
I was like, I prefer not to say.
I feel like gay, but that's between us.
Gay as fuck. And there's no gay as fuck option up here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
so, who's in the doghouse this week? Wait, is it doghouse? Time out.
Time out. Yeah, who's in time out?
Who's in time out this week?
Onijah is in time out for me.
Respect for the lie, respect for the lie, respect for the lie.
Because respect is time out. Why is everybody hyping her? I understand she went to Pakistan and like the whole country bowed down to her. But why is she like so famous now? I feel like fame comes like this.
They do
anybody except for me. And that's why I'm a hater.
But it's her line. I think it's first of all the idea that a woman like her could go into a country where women really they're not outspoken. They're not. I'm not gonna say they're not respected because they are adored, right? They worship the women out there, but no one is as outspoken as she was. And then like a lot of people were like, oh my God, they're gonna kill her. They're gonna do away with her. And to see she's still out there talking to an interview,
well, she
being endorsed by people, and so then her lines were catchy. The whole if you trying to talk to me, I want $20,000 every week and land. You like.
She definitely had some quotable moments.
She had quotable moments.
So you feel like she went out there and she represented it on a positive.
And she's from the Bronx, right? She's from New York. So when she went out there, it's like, I'm from New York. Everybody got kicked out of that. Like, yo, only somebody from New York could get away with this. So it was just entertainment in itself. It wasn't so much like you wanted to make her a celebrity just because she was acting a fool. But if you're from New York, she's a representation of us because we don't care where we are. We're going to go out there and speak our minds, right? And if she wants $20,000 a week and land, give it to her, right? And that's what a lot of women are on too. Like, we not playing games. I don't want the bag. I want real estate. I want to be the CEO of a company. Like, boss me up. So when she went there and she made those demands, as crazy as it may seem, and everybody laughed at her, she actually got it.
Right state of mind?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
You can tell now. You can tell now.
So the thing is now, it's like, how do you feel about people taking that clout that she gained and then that popularity, and then they're trying to maximize off of it? These people, she's getting lots of great, she's getting her hair done, she's getting nice clothes and coats, and she's being featured with all these different celebrities and everything, but what is that about? Is that just, I'm just jumping on whatever wave is relevant to stay relevant?
They want to leverage that because I'm going to do it here for free, but make sure I'm in a video. I know it's going to go viral. So it's a business move, but think about before when the internet really was popping, like YouTubers, people were going to becoming famous, hide your kids and hide your wives, right? That was a serious moment. But it was like catchy, somebody put a beat behind it, and now that's on everybody radio, right? But he talked about how people took his music, took his moment, made money off of it. He didn't get anything from it, and now he's broke and struggling, right?
So you saying she actually getting stuff?
She actually getting, and
I don't know. We don't know that.
Well, we don't know if she's getting money, but she's getting.
She could.
She's getting car service. She's getting her hair done. She's getting the clothes. Right?
She got a manager and everything.
Yeah, she ride that wave though.
She's riding the wave, but we don't know if she's getting her money. That happens with so many. I feel like that happens with so many people that's unwell mentally. Right. Like what is that? Shamar.
People always take advantage of Shamar. Always take advantage of Shamar, and it's like time and time again. But he does not I'm assuming he does not have the capacity to be like, no, this is not right. This doesn't make sense. As far as the hide your kids, hide your wife, with him, I can't even say, oh, you know, I feel bad because I don't want nobody to be struggling and doing bad, but you didn't intentionally, because that was a real situation, right?
Situation.
You wasn't intentionally trying to be famous or be popular. You just had a news interview, and that clip went viral. So for people who are intentionally trying to do stuff and think pop off of them, great. Like Shamar, he's intentional. He's going on shows. He's doing baddies and Zeus and yada yada yada.
How? Ew.
Yeah. But Onijah, what's her name? Onijah, she wasn't intentional. That was a real moment. That was it's like real moments that happen in life.
Yeah.
We can't take nothing seriously, so we make a joke about it. We put a beat behind it. Yeah. We memes behind it, right? And then it applies to your day-to-day life, and we make them celebrities, right? And that's why the people that actually do the real work, unfortunately, it's too real. It's like nobody wants to hear it. But when you do something that's like a wow factor, it's something that's shocking, it goes against all the rules, it's ignorant, it's foolery, like people attach themselves to that more than something that's really substantial, something that can actually do something for you in your life. People want to laugh, people want in the moment, but for those that are in that moment, like what you were saying, I believe, like you got to figure out a way to capitalize off of that because it's not going to last forever and you got to make money as quickly as possible.
That part.
And lock in. But she got to have the right people around her.
Same thing like you just said about hide your kids, hide your wife. Capitalizing on it. If I seen somebody in the past doing like backflips. It was a man in heels doing backflips like a superhero. Y'all
Oh, yeah, and I forgot about him. Yeah. I forgot about him.
Right? So, I didn't know that. Capitalizing and keeping that ball rolling, then you can do some shit.
Yeah, right.
Look about Top Dog Law. He gonna bite you. He gonna bite you. You hear his voice, that
everywhere. Then he's been doing it for years.
Every time I turn on the goddamn radio, I'm hearing it. He doing something right. So he's not just looking for instant gratification. It just happened by accident.
You talking about on the
commercial.
Okay, yeah.
He's doing his thing. Yeah. He is doing his thing. Faceless. A lot of people don't even know what the fuck he look like.
Funny. When I hear him on the radio,
I was like, who's faceless?
The one that was like, you ever get hit by your car?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
We was out in the mall. I wouldn't know who the fuck he was.
What if would you sleep with him with that voice? What you be talking?
Oh my God, when I sleep,
put the dick in like this.
That's always that question.
Top Dog Law.
Why is that always her question with everybody? No, but I guess the lesson to be learned from this is because it can happen to any one of us, right? When you find yourself in a situation where you take off and it's like that wasn't intentional, but it happened. Instead of resisting it or getting upset with others that are making money off of it, you gotta figure out a way. How can I leverage this trademark, whatever?
Right.
Because if you don't, that's intellectual property at the end of the day, regardless of what that came out of my brain.
Let's talk about that too.
Intellectual property.
Let's talk about intellectual property.
Not y'all getting smart.
So intellectual property is literally just the ideas you come up with.
Intellectual property, if I write a poem, if I send a text message, if I take a picture and I edit it a certain way, if I record something, like all of that is intellectual property. And unfortunately, you guys could do a skit and it's something you thought of together, collectively. You go online and you perform it, right? And then somebody sees that same skit and they say, oh, I can improve that. And then they do it again. But that's the clip that goes viral. If you protected your content,
you get money.
You had sent it out to copyright, right? Yeah. And you have the recording and everything aligned with that. Like so many people online could be getting sued. You have it stamped online when you recorded it. It's stamped when you submitted it to the copyrights. Let somebody else, which they do all the time online, take your idea and improve it. But it's they got it from you. You were the first to do it. You could get money. So now they could keep doing it, but now you have an agreement and you can discuss what your percentages are. NDO Champ, the muscle guy to be kicking food and everything out of his people's hands, he's going through that right now where he's been saying NDO Nation, NDO Champ forever, like since he came to America. And this guy in Florida, allegedly, they have been also using that same NDO, but the acronym stands for something else. Now that Champ has become this big deal, they're like, you can't use this name anymore, and he has to use Robert. Yeah, he has to use his name Robert. They want to take that name from him
because they already got.
To my understanding, to my understanding, this is the situation. You can read up on it. He posted on
popcorn,
right? But that's what
people that you have.
And that's his brand.
That's his brand. But
so you mean if you would have copyrighted NDO Champ,
it shows you with somebody already have it.
Yeah.
My name is Queenella. My grandmother's name is Queenella. She made chitlin. Right? It was a guy Allegedly,
grandmother suing you.
No. So, if you look it up, you'll find Queenella chitlins in Walmart. It used to be in ShopRite, Pathmark, but Pathmark is shut down and no longer ShopRite, I think. But if you look at Queenella and you look up chitlins, you'll see chitlins everywhere under Queenella. That's my grandmother.
Yeah.
But my grandmother, unfortunately, like most of our, grandparents and those at that age, right, didn't have the education, the knowledge, didn't have the resources, the people to protect her. So they stole that from her. The recipe on how to clean up the chitlins the way she did. I think they met with her. She used to prepare them.
When you say they, who are you talking
these
about?
people that came and took the recipe
and packaged it and put Queenella on it. So she didn't put that out.
Pay for it.
She's not getting a penny.
Oh, wow.
A penny. So then now my name is Queenella. And when I wanted to brand and market myself, I was also told that there was certain things that I could not do under that name, under my name, because my name is already owned by another individual. Yeah. And you can have it trademarked. So a lot of people think that having it trademarked in New Jersey means I'm protected everywhere. No, it has to be like universal. You know what I mean? That's why you might find, like a name of like Nino's Pizzeria in Florida, but there's also a Nino's from somewhere else, but they're not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
But Domino's is like universal. They lock that thing down. Nobody else can see Domino's pizza.
Yeah. Shit, I be seeing a lot of Chinese places called like Great Wall, Great Panda.
They probably not trademarking nothing.
Every fucking Chinese place is number one.
Number one.
So they like, fuck it. They don't even use heat. They don't give a fuck.
That's why I say
they be cooking with coats on. Probably. It's a Chinese spot by my crib I discovered. That shit's so fire. They don't even deliver.
Oh, God.
They don't do. I'm like, why the fuck don't y'all? That's more money.
Yeah.
But they probably don't want to pay no fees to no Uber Eats and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how we got on Chinese food.
Well, who else is on timeout for y'all?
Timeout. Who would I put?
Why we both excited?
Oh, you. Keisha Cole?
Oh,
wow.
She said she had a diaper on.
Keyshia Cole stylist. I don't know if it was Keisha Cole or the stylist.
Both,
Did you see
she
this?
agreed to the outfit.
So they both want timeout.
Did you see it?
No.
It kind of looked like she
It
was
like a
on the
diaper.
way to the gym or leaving the gym.
No,
It was
like a
almost like
diaper.
a.
Keisha Cole got implants or something? And
No,
No.
the pants.
The
They said
pants
it
is
looked
like
a
shaped like
diaper.
panties.
Yeah,
but they not tight. And it's still the
like
material. It's still a windbreaker
They
material.
said she looked like Tommy Pickles.
For you.
Yeah, pull that up.
You know how you dress your
while.
baby and you put the thing over the diaper, like for
Like a
girls,
baby
so
girl.
they have like a dress and then they have something to put on over the diaper.
Yeah,
That's
so
a great. That's
that's
a
what
great way
she
to
had
describe
on.
it.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. For the past like 2 weeks, I haven't been like really on social media, but I
How the
have.
fuck y'all gonna be on the pod and y'all don't know what the fuck is going on?
Keisha Cole ain't trending right now.
That she's trying to
I've been
figure
watching
out.
the
That clip has been all over
Gemstones. The
place.
Righteous Gemstones. I love that
I
show.
love that show.
I've been watching the White Lotus. I've been
We
seeing-
watched
okay.
White Lotus.
Okay.
Did you watch the whole
Season 1.
See,
Only
she
watching
not
the
trending.
Vine.
She just on the shade room. I
No,
need to
no,
follow
no.
the shade
Well,
room.
No, I
I
see
see
all
that
other
one.
stuff
Other
too.
blogs been posting.
Yeah, but White Lotus, I finished season 1, 2, and 3 just ended.
we couldn't get into
Okay, we
it.
didn't get.
No,
That
well,
far.
see, I'm gonna say each season has changed. So the first season, hilarious with the manager,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Hilarious. The second season, that's when they were in
Italy.
To me, my takeaway from the second season was how
Don't
I'm like,
tell
you
us.
know, I'm not gonna tell what
Oh.
happened. Yeah, I'm not like that. My takeaway was like when we go on vacation, right? For you, this is a vacation, and you enjoying yourself. But the people who actually live there. So you coming in and you thinking you doing something, and you being scammed the whole time.
Oh.
And then when you go back
Oh, people
home,
being scammed. I'm gonna
you
watch
go
now.
home and they say, oh, okay, like this
scammy
was
stuff.
now new crew coming in. And then the season that just went off, I feel like it wasn't funny. It had moments of being funny, but it wasn't about the human. It wasn't about the scamming and family dynamics. It was more so about how lives like cross and where you at in your life. Like, so you had one group of friends. It was 3 women. And they was at a crossroads of being like, oh, we went to college together and all this, but our lives went different ways. And then how we coming back together.
And then somebody died?
That one. Of course, every
Yeah,
season. It's not
okay,
somebody.
we should probably skip to season
People
3 then.
died.
Is it black people or white people?
Actually, only white people died this.
Okay, so hold the fuck up, because I'm starting to notice a pattern.
That
In
only
seasons
white
1, 2, or 3, is it any black people in the goddamn season?
No, season 1 had the black lady. Remember?
Oh, yes, the from Insecure.
Yes.
She was a massage
Not the token black
So
person.
she was there.
There was that one. Did you see that one? There was that one black person in the background at the restaurant. All blurred out.
That same lady from season 1 is a main character again.
Oh, dude said she's a maid.
Oh, but
it gets worse.
I said it gets worse.
It's crazy.
Wow.
They crazy.
Right to Gemstones is hilarious.
So they have a new season?
Yeah, it just went. No, it's still going.
What
It's still
season
going.
is this though?
4, 3,
Okay.
2, 4.
Is that
I think I watched.
No, this one is
But it's
solely
funny,
like
though.
a mockery of like church and religion, and you know,
It's
how,
funny,
you know when
though.
late night when those TV shows come on, they be like in God with the big old arena.
Yeah.
So it's a family like that, but they are like
They crazy.
no,
Okay,
they
so why
are
you
crazy.
telling me
It's
to watch it?
Because
ridiculous.
I forgot and I
And
didn't
it's
realize
hilarious.
that.
So that's what I've been watching. Instead of
I will
social
watch
media,
that.
I've been watching.
I'm gonna
series.
text you about it.
Yeah,
Thank
so I've
you.
been watching.
Yeah, eyebrows is
Reproductive
so
Health.
pretty.
Bitch.
I just noticed my eyebrows. I'm jealous.
Oh.
My eyebrows used to be that thing. I don't know what happened.
You have thick eyebrows.
No, it's not. It's makeup.
Oh, well, they look good.
I was a thick. Yeah, when I was young, I had thick eyebrows, and then I don't know.
Do you be
what
waxing them
happened.
or something?
I stopped waxing them because I thought that
You
was a
used to wax
problem.
it? Like a lot though?
All the time, like every 2 weeks. Every time I got my nails done when I was a teen.
Oh, that's
I was
probably what
Because we
happened.
used to like thin ass eyebrows, but
Yeah,
I was
with
a
thick.
But
Yeah.
now I'm
Those
like,
look good,
leave my
though.
shit
I
up, just
do
clean
thread.
it up.
People don't do the thread no more.
I be getting the thread, but I feel like they be pinching my skin a little bit. So when I get up out the chair, it's fine. But 2-3 days later, I got tiny little cuts
Yeah.
along my brow.
Yeah.
And I would tell the lady that I would go back. I'm like, just do my lip and do my brows, but just wax.
What's
She
your
like,
thread?
Wait, you thread your
My pussy?
Yeah.
Imagine, no. Wow.
Well, I'm gonna say you back die.
No, I go
She
to
just
this-
her legs go get to the booty like yes.
Just imagine like,
Start threading.
Wait, did I say
What
thank
the-
you?
Why?
When you
About
say
your
you want
eyebrows.
eyebrows.
Oh shit.
The conversation about your eyebrows is over. Oh my
Thank you. She's soaking in that. She's like yes.
So they would like thread my brow, but like, I would tell her, no, don't do it this time because it's cutting me. She'd be like, no, I'd be easy. I take it gentle. I guess they prefer to thread it.
Yeah.
But then I still would have fucking cuts. I'm putting my trust in you. See, didn't I tell y'all about letting
The
people
pedicure.
and they hurting me?
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. When I go do my self care, motherfucker make me feel good.
Feel good.
Yeah.
I want to feel good. What movie was that?
Inside?
That's what I want a happy ending. After
But I just want to
Ew,
know
it's
one more
like-
time. I have to get clarity. So are you getting a wax, laser? Like what are you doing?
Oh, my coochie?
Yeah.
Wax. But I haven't done it. I haven't done it in a while
I do
though.
not like that word.
What? I'm going to
Yeah,
in my
I mean, I feel like pussy is super vulgar.
I don't
That's-
like either
I don't like that.
one. Just call
What's
it
your
vagina.
pocketbook?
I don't like
Vagina?
Vagina.
I get my vagina wax
I say
sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what's
Vagina.
uglier?
My
Twat.
birdie, my vagina.
Twat?
It's an ugly
Ew.
word.
Because why is a nigga like,
That's
come on,
twat.
give me some
Like,
of that twat,
Yeah,
girl.
twat don't
We get
sound
some of that
good.
loose ass twat.
Yeah, that sounds nasty. I don't like that. That's like even the word cock. Like,
Yeah, that
Yeah,
thing,
I
I don't
don't
like
use
that
the
word
word cock.
either.
Yeah, I prefer vagina.
Cock is a porn
penis.
word.
I like poom.
Nah, I'm gonna say dick.
Poom poom sounds sexy.
You don't like the word dick?
No.
So when you ready to get freaky, you be telling me like, give me some penis.
No.
I can't. You texting him? I can't wait to see that big penis tonight.
I don't even say that.
Do you
want
talk
emojis?
freaky to your man?
You do the emojis?
Huh?
You talk freaky to your man?
Yeah, but I don't say in that dick. Like even say it's like what the fuck?
What do you call
What you be
it?
saying?
What do you call it?
What do you say?
Third leg.
Where your phone at?
She said
Where's
third
your phone
leg,
at?
a treat.
Yeah, like it's
She ain't gonna show your phone, but she be saying dick in her
Send your
phone.
man a text right now and send him a spicy text. Please.
She said,
She said dick. He
I'll
gonna
do
go
it.
like,
What y'all want me to say?
Oh, y'all wanna play that game and see who get a response first?
No, please no.
This nigga show up.
He would love that. Y'all want to do it?
Give me some of that
He
cock.
said he will show up. No, because then if I have to do it, I'm actually gonna be pissed.
Yeah. Y'all are
Not
funny.
angry and then fighting us.
Yeah,
Like,
fine.
Y'all ever go out and having a good time and drinking? Do you drink?
Yeah.
Okay. Going out and having a good time and drinking, and you feeling a little frisky. You like when I go home, and then when you get home, you like, don't fucking touch me.
What?
Y'all don't know that?
So it happens to me. It depends on how
I ain't
much
gonna
I
start
drink.
and I can't finish
Because when I was in that long relationship, like when we out, we having a good time. The music, the vibe, everything is right. I'm feeling good. I look good. I smell good. Everything is perfect. So I drink, but while I'm sitting here, as soon as he'll pick up his phone, and he could be using the GPS. I'm like, who's he texting?
Really?
Like, I didn't know it.
That's the one.
But that's after I'm drunk. Now my well, the relationship was toxic.
Okay.
Because it when something happens in a relationship, you could be in a good mood, and then it's a trigger, and out of nowhere,
Okay, I
you go
get that.
from, I'm going to tear
I
you
get
apart,
that.
and then while he in the bathroom, you be like, what's taking him so long to take a shower?
Go in there with him and get in the shower.
No, it's like he probably, if you're drunk or if you had an edible, that 5 minutes could feel like a whole hour. So they just went in the bathroom. Like I knew I was crazy. They just went in the bathroom, but for me, even though it was only 5 minutes, it felt like an hour. And then you gotta. Well, I've done it. I've been to Tammy. What's her name? Tammy. That's her name.
Not from 600 pounds.
Tommy.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Remember when
Tommy Lee from
Tommy
VH1.
Lee? Remember when he bought her flowers and she was like,
She
I don't want
started hitting him with the flowers.
And then I don't know where she broke down and cried.
Yeah.
That's me when I'm drunk.
Oh my God.
So
Yeah,
like
I
I'll be like, I'll be chilling.
Why
or whatever.
you never go
Yeah, I'm
up
not Cause I'll be pissed.
That's
off.
because
Because
they
it's
be fighting
the
everybody?
trigger. It's the
Yeah,
trigger.
Tommy.
Is she from Jersey,
She's supposed to be from Jersey, right?
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
did not know that.
She's very pretty.
Yeah.
Really, but she
But
was
her
she went through
accent
some
changed,
stuff.
right? Like, well, I thought she had a regular accent.
I
Now she
haven't heard her
sounds
speak in a long time.
But I just feel like for me, if I done got to the point of drinking, like I'm about to do whatever I need to do for this to actually go through.
Okay.
It's like drinking is either that or sleep. Like don't. It's not. I don't have time to be angry drunk. Like I could be angry sober. Like if I'm drunk,
Some people get drunk and they are just
like,
angry
I'm
drunk.
happy.
I get sad.
So it's like if you go get in the shower, I'm trying to get in the shower with you. Let's start in the shower.
It just depends on what you drink.
Yeah.
You gotta know what
Oh
to
my
drink,
God.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
used to
drink
drink
vodka.
Hennessy.
Out
Vodka
the bottle,
Commando.
straight to the head.
Crazy.
Yeah,
But I
wine
really
liquor
find
get me
that
excited.
cognac, I
Dark me
feel
ready
like
to
makes
sleep.
me aggressive. Like it's a good thing about. I mean, we're not encouraging drinking, but you know when you try different alcohols and
You
seeing
know
how
what's
your
for you.
body and how your mood and everything reacts to that, that's how you can find your drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Now
what
I'm on tequila. I feel like I could drink a gallon of tequila
And be good.
and don't feel nothing for a while.
I feel like everybody drink tequila and be happy.
Yes.
I feel like
Yes.
vodka,
Don't cry.
I'm blacking out. Be sure that you about to get cooked, possibly, because I'm blacking out. So I do
What's
not
in your
drink
cup?
orange juice.
But then vodka. Didn't they say that
I don't like
some
vodka.
alcohols, or is it all of them, are depressants?
Oh, depressants is
they're all
dark.
depressants.
It's dark.
Okay,
Oh,
exactly.
dark is only alcohol that's a stimulant is tequila. Tequila.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that's why, yeah,
That's why
I'm
my daughter, I'm gonna name her tequila.
bartenders.
I'm so done with her. She said she called me my daughter tequila.
Yeah, so I would drink like I feel like tequila.
Wait, you know
So
who's
what
on
makes you
timeout?
Who?
What's his name? Is it Damon Wayans? He fell in love with his
Oh, Damon
nephew's
Wayans.
daughter. I mean nephew. I'm bugging.
Damon
That sounds so messed up.
Damon
Yeah,
Wayans.
my
That's
brain
right.
just is like how old
Damien,
is she?
it's Damon
Damon,
Wayans.
Damon.
Damon.
His name.
Damon
He gets to go.
Wayans from what's the show?
My
he was
Wife
on?
and Kids.
My Wife and Kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
He fell in love with his nephew's girlfriend.
How old is
Y'all
his
heard about
nephew?
that?
No.
I did see a
His
blurb
nephew's grown. They
about it.
all old. So his
Oh,
nephew's
okay.
grown.
Yeah, but
I saw a blurb about it, I didn't read into it.
Yeah, he fell in love. I mean,
You love who you love. It's like that picture.
girl.
Like this together.
But wait,
now.
they were in a relationship and he
Them
fell in
was
love with the
advocate?
girl while she was in a relationship
I don't
with
think
his
they was
nephew.
together.
Oh, they
anymore.
broke up. Ex-girlfriend. It was ex-girlfriend.
And then he started dating her.
I don't know. I don't know the timeline. I know starting that rumors. What happened, Queen?
I don't know. I just saw that blurb too. I saw that he fell in love with his
See, y'all
nephew.
doing the wrong thing. Y'all go on social media and see those.
And I'm like, what?
Don't even read it.
Yeah.
I don't like people.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't read. No, I'm so serious. I
Somebody
don't
gonna
read
put a
captions.
blurb and it's gonna be like Queenella says that. You didn't even go
No, but it's
read
true. Like I'm the one that you could post something like, my mother's this, that, and third. Happy birthday! Can't believe you died on your birthday. Rest in peace. And that's at the bottom. And I'm just like, oh my god, your mom is so cool. If she cooking, I'm coming through.
my God.
Like,
Oh, shit.
I'm the person that won't read the caption, and I'm asking to come over
Yeah.
to
You
your
should
mother.
not be
There's
writing
so many
nothing at
people like
all.
this. There's
Yeah.
so many people.
That's
Y'all
facts,
gotta
though.
read.
We gotta read. No, we gotta read.
Even like Facebook, I feel like that was a big thing, spreading fake news.
Mm.
Because that share button is just
everywhere.
built in.
yeah.
And older folks on Facebook, them motherfuckers just share it,
My
share it,
mom-
Who got
share it.
time to
share it.
read those long
But
paragraphs?
I am
Guilty
very,
pleasure.
very
Okay.
serious about not spreading misinformation.
Yeah.
So if I
That's
see
what I
something
say.
that's
I
interesting to
read
me
it.
and I'm like, oh, let me check this out, I will check it out before I share it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to, I just feel like it's a bad
And if
reflection.
it's a
on
long
me, too.
paragraph, I just don't like it or nothing because I know I'm not reading it. So I just go past it. But
And
I
I
was
would
gonna
like
say,
you to
guilty
support
pleasure
friends and stuff.
is I like to go, like if I'm up random late nights, I go on Twitter and find beefs and just click on the threads and be going back and forth. with
Oh,
some people.
really?
Oh, Twitter beefs is the best. Like instead of being on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, I don't even have a TikTok. But Twitter, I be like, ooh, who
Is
are
it
you?
between celebrities or just
Oh no,
people?
just random people.
Really?
I be loving clicking. They be at me. Like people be.
So do
sitting
you
on Twitter.
type in hashtag Twitter beef?
No, I just randomly be looking, and once I see like an argument, I'm like, ooh.
Oh,
And then I
you just be
click.
having a good shit on your feed.
Yeah, and then I got my Twitter is from like 2012, so I got all like the hood people and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so they still be into stuff. So I be like,
I never got into Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh,
I tried to get
I
into
use
Twitter.
Twitter is good because it's like nobody think about it, but people still use it.
Kanye been wilding on
I want to
Twitter.
get on white Twitter because you know how they be like black Twitter,
Yeah.
right? I'm on black Twitter, but I'm like, what is white Twitter? How do you get there? I just want to get to
Good morning.
different Twitters.
And
and
white
just, like,
Twitter, I don't even know. They be like,
I'm
black Twitter
assuming
want to have
it
a
is.
ball with this one, like when something happens, and I never understood what that meant.
They did a whole documentary on Hulu about Black Twitter.
They
They
did.
did.
You
Yeah.
really be on Hulu, Netflix like that? 'Cause
I do watch stuff.
You talk about a lot of documentaries.
Yeah, I like documentaries. I feel like that's one now become like one of my favorite styles of show to watch. Like I might be able to get through something fast, and she know I don't have a good attention span when it comes to shows. I've been really working on getting better because this bitch will watch 3 seasons in 6 minutes. And I'm like, how the
That's
fuck
how I
you
felt
finish
about Game
already?
of Thrones.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I finally got into it. I got into it when it was over.
Game of
Thrones?
Thrones.
I tried.
I just
always
watched
got
What's the
last
other
year.
one? House
Three
of Dragons.
Yeah, yeah.
Those
I
are
didn't. I didn't start watching.
I actually
that.
got the book. Them books is big.
I think I have to
Because
accept. I
couldn't
don't
wait.
like that's just not my
So I
speed.
had read-
Because I tried Game of
Because
Thrones several times.
I watch Martin too, like over and over.
I
and
like
over
Martin.
again,
Yeah.
you
I like
know,
Martin.
certain
I can't get
shows.
into the Game of Thrones though.
Game of Thrones, I love it. And I done watched all 6 seasons at least 4 times. And each time I watched it, it was
4
something I
times?
missed. That's how good Game of Thrones is. You miss it
You go
so
back
much.
and
And the guy who wrote the book, birthday is my birthday. And he from Bayonne, New Jersey.
Oh, get the
Oh, wow.
fuck here.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
that's the
Jersey.
thing with me. Once I like you, I'm like, Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the wee
just
hours
start-
of the night
Yeah,
sweating for
I mean, like, who is this? Like, I just watched the Celtics documentary. I know all the players'
Yeah,
birthday
yeah.
now. I'm like, who's he?
I do that
Wow.
while I'm watching TV.
Yeah.
So if I'm like, oh, this
I need to
person,
do
I'll be
backstory.
Googling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that too. Especially if I like their performance or
Yeah.
if a nigga look good as fuck. I'm gonna find his Instagram and be like, I ain't gonna say nothing though. I might just go follow, you know.
Wait,
like
being
Speaking
able to
about
somebody
somebody-
look good.
yeah, I was
Wait,
saying,
I'm
talk
talking
about
about
that.
Have you ever really thought you could get with a celebrity? Like, if you see a celebrity, you be like, I like this celebrity. Do you really lock in your head like, I could? Not I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to go to these events and like get any old ball player, but like, do you ever be in your head like, I could get this person?
Like contact them.
No, not contact.
Like,
Like,
you could
if I
snatch
was
them
to
up,
meet
you
them,
could-
I could bag them. I could really do it. Like, do you think like that?
Yeah.
Do people think like that?
If I want it.
Yeah, I think the
I
celebrities
kinda
are
want it real
attracted
bad,
to
though,
women
though,
that are
actually.
not like celebrities are attracted to the woman that stands out,
Mm.
and they're not like thirsty.
Yeah, you
So
don't have
if
to be a celebrity.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
on, if you got 4 seats and you just so happen to be sitting next
Looking
to
cool.
Fabulous and you dress fly and you chilling, just minding your business and you smell good and you look at him and say, hey, how you doing? And you go back to your business.
And
They
he
not
be
like
like,
that.
and he be like, why the fuck you talking to me?
And I'm
over you to no, if you're his type.
but
But if you're his type, he's gonna be attracted. I don't think men with like of that stature, like the ones that have money and they have the celebrity status, they really don't care how much you make. Like if they're just coming up and they need to
But
break
that's
through,
women too.
they want to attach themselves. Yeah, they want to attach themselves.
women don't care about how much men
No,
make.
women like look. Tracy Ellis literally just was
She's
saying.
fucking rich.
Yeah, but I was gonna say people with money. Period. I feel like they go. I don't need your money. I got money.
Right.
I want somebody who genuinely likes me. So I'm saying I
Right.
feel like men and women
Yeah,
who
the
at a
same.
certain age, they like, yeah, I got this part. I'm
Yeah.
Not even a
ready to
certain
have it.
age. Will Smith
Well,
did
yeah,
a podcast interview and he said people feel like your life changes and you really like go after what it is that you desire
Mhm.
when you hit rock bottom. But he said it's the same when you get to your peak. It's like a cliff. It's like there's nowhere else to go. I can't go up.
So you gotta
and it's
try
like I
different stuff.
have. He said I have everything.
Mhm.
He said so when sex doesn't matter, I have my children, I have my wife, I have the fame, the fortune. Now you go back to you. So he said, you think about everything that makes you happy.
Mhm.
You know, the fact that I needed money, it wasn't so much about having money and being able to do things. It's
Mhm.
what those things did to me.
So that's called if you listen to, it's something called the Maslow hierarchy of needs, and they say 1% of population on a regular basis live at, that's called the top of that pyramid is self-actualization, where you have money, you secure with physical safety, self-esteem, and basically everything you could possibly go through. And don't get me wrong, everybody bounce between, right? 'Cause
Right.
one little change could change you, but only 1% operate there, and that's basically what he's saying. I'm at this point where I know who I am. everything is secure, but now what do I do? And they say usually that's when you venture. That's your freedom. Where it's like I had the money so I could go into, you know what, I want to build a school.
Bitches.
Or you become depressed.
other bitches.
Or like you get real depressed because you realize you get depressed because you realize, like, to the point I was trying to make with the celebrities, you realize like money is not gonna make you happy. I want somebody that's gonna really rock with me.
But
I
why
need
would I
somebody
get depressed?
no, you're depressed because you realize, for example, he has Jada Pinkett, and I don't know what their relationship is like, but imagine having a woman that right now, what's a part of her brand is being with other men, right? And disrespecting him and what they have together.
But is it
so
disrespecting him? We said it was disrespected, but he said right at that same
no,
thing.
he sat there and cried and boo-hoo.
Because he done
cried
did
in front of
some
her.
shit that she, because it looked like he did something and she put up with it, but we ain't have a red table about it. But now she like, oh, it's my time and I'm going to share what I done did. So she putting her stuff out there, but he got ample opportunity to say something too, but he probably just decided, I'm not even going to, I probably done did enough. I don't feel like, me just knowing different men, don't get me wrong, and it's just professionally and personally, I don't feel like you're going to sit there and mute when it's something embarrass you unless you probably did worse. You ever cheated and then the person forgive you so quick, you be like, oh, hell no, you must have did something worse. Whenever somebody sits too quiet too long for me, they did something worse. So I'm just, I
also think some people are private. Like, she's outspoken and put her business out there. He rarely speaks, and he talks often about depression. So I think once you reach a certain level in life, you realize like none of this stuff matters.
If you seen Will Smith at a basketball game, do you think you could bag him?
No.
Why?
Because Jada Smith gonna pull like
No. Why? No, we're not gonna think about Jada. And she was like in the front. I was like, oh. And then she started fucking booing me when she seen I had no ass.
I did not boo her.
She said, oh.
What on like?
That's a funny video.
That's a funny video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it to
You used to do that to me.
We can do it while we're here.
When you used to?
I'm about to tell you. From
She
the
not a
front,
fat
before
butt.
I had kids, I had no hip.
Mm.
So if you see me,
Well, you had an ass.
No, a girl told me that. She
So
was
from the
from
front
the
like
front
this.
when she was like, when I walk into you, you literally only got face. She's like, but when she passed, I was like, what the like that didn't. And people used to always be like, where you get your butt did? I'm like, I didn't get my
Right.
But my mother's like, wait, just hold off. When you have kids, you'll get hips.
Yeah, hips.
And I'll get boobs because I didn't have no boobs either.
I didn't get nothing.
Because you didn't really have them.
I didn't. I stole my kids. No, I don't. No hips and no butt.
You push your babies out?
Yeah,
But I mean, also things are genetics too.
Yeah.
that's true too.
Like my mom's and my sister got a
Work
flat
out.
butt.
Get on that Stairmaster. You look at Glorilla? I'm being really
No, you could build muscle.
build muscle to get a butt.
and make
That's
it
what I'm
project
saying.
more.
Yeah.
But I know that because when I be in the mirror, I lift it up and I be like, oh, I got a little booty.
Okay.
I knew that from the side.
It's just the working
But you
out
know,
part.
When I was
I always
summer.
tell people, I don't be caring about high looking jeans. When he see you in your little thong and your lingerie, everybody has a natural
Everybody.
something.
My
to
man
it.
it's how you wear the thong.
That's what matters.
If you're
And
like,
I see him rubbing it for you before.
Yeah, he be like, your ass fat. I be like, why the fuck is you lying? Oh my god.
but it's like, you know how you contour to make your jawline look smaller, your nose
Because why
smaller.
she
Now we doing
contour
my
But no, but it's the same thing with your butt. Like if you wear, you gotta get thongs that start
all the way up.
They start, they gotta go up to your sides and then down. And you look in the mirror.
It's different. Go
I
in
used to
Victoria's
have an
Secret
ass
and look
and don't
at the
have
different
none. That's
prints
what we
of
gotta do
thongs.
now.
Don't have the thong that goes straight around. You need the one that goes up to
When
your
you
side
have a
and
booty,
then
you
down.
can get the thinner line ones. When you wanna fit, you get the thicker, like the thicker.
It just make your booty look. It's
Well, y'all know the difference between a G-string and a thong, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody don't.
But
G-strings ain't good if you ain't got no. If you don't got no booty, don't do the
I like a
G-string.
G-string.
It's uncomfortable.
I like seamless
It's
everything.
not bothering you.
Yeah, it's nothing.
You're just
I
chilling.
feel it.
But
I like
it
open
depends
out
on-
under it. Yeah, certain.
It depends on the material. So if you got that rod, it feels like a rod, then.
Oh hell
But if you
no.
got just the lace is better.
They don't make
like-
a lace G-string.
No,
Yes,
it
they do.
can't.
A string
like
is
it's
just
a string.
elastic.
No, but like if it's flimsy. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because you got one that feels like a rod. It's one like it's tough.
Where's the rod in your ass cheeks or
It
your
feels
coochie?
like a rod. No, in your butt.
Is that when they got like little decorations on it? Rhinestones
It's just
and stuff?
it's. I wish I could.
It's
Yeah.
normally like just a
Yeah,
single
some
piece
people
of
don't
elastic,
I
which
always
is like
Yeah,
a
that's what
tiny
I'm talking
little
about, the
triangle.
string.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I
what
don't
it
like
is
that
to me.
one.
I feel like it hurt.
That's the one that hurt. I like the fabric. It's similar to like touching lace. It's soft. It's so she's like.
I mean, you know, because my
I
thing
haven't
is
been
that
that
any kind of underwear can come in different materials. So if
Right.
you saying it's the material, that makes
It's
me
the
think
material.
you think it's a specific kind you're talking about, right?
Yes, yeah.
I'm not talking about one specific kind of material. I'm just talking about string.
The design.
Mostly the string to me is like stretchy almost, like yeah, with no fabric, no
I
lace,
just feel like
no
you gotta
frills.
always make sure the part that goes on your actual vagina is cotton.
Oh yeah, not
Yeah.
just straight lace. Ugh.
Yeah.
But I love
Take care.
seamless. Seamless is my favorite. I like a seamless thong. No, if you
The
have a
tampon.
seamless thong, you gonna wear a tampon with nothing else? Oh my shit don't roll like
I
that.
don't
Baby.
do
That shit
tampons.
would
Yeah.
Well,
my shit
I
be.
got fibroids, so
Yeah.
my
Oh,
stuff
you
be
do?
heavy.
Yeah.
Really?
But if
You ain't gonna get rid of them?
No, I started going vegan and it shrunk it. So
oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
really
So
Did
you
you
can-
guys
you can
hear
bring
about
it
that
down.
thing where you can go on your wrist to shrink a fibroid? It's like some type of procedure where you can go through your wrist to shrink it.
No.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Actually, I didn't realize how many women go through like
Yes.
fibroids.
Yeah, as soon as I
My
brought it up,
first,
my whole
I
family
knew.
was like, I had it. I'm like, Mom, you had
Why
it?
y'all
I
ain't
said,
tell me?
Yeah, my mom was like, yeah, your aunt got a procedure done when she was like 27. I'm like,
It
y'all
was
didn't ever talk about this stuff. I'm
Yeah.
thinking fibroids is new with me.
Yeah.
Everybody in my family had it. My grandmother had
Wow.
12 kids, 6 daughters.
Well, see,
Every
I
last
just
one
went
of them
and
had
did a
fibroids.
mammogram, and I feel like, cause you know, really they say you're not supposed to do it to 40, but I did a little spice on my stuff. So when I went to the doctor, I was like, oh yeah, it's in the family, cause I'm just in my head like, why the hell am I waiting to 40 when I rather know now and we should know now.
Yeah.
So if you have history in your family, they'll give
Breast
referral insurance
cancer.
to pay for
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah. So I did a little razzle dazzle
Okay.
and was able to go. But then when I went, they was like, oh, they called me, was like, can we do a follow up? And I was like, follow up.
Okay.
That's
And I was
always
like, okay.
scary.
And I was wondering, they was on the left breast so long. The whole, I'm like, damn, will they hurry up and
Okay.
go? So then there's like follow up, and this was in February. And they was like, they had 6 locations, and the next one wasn't until April. I'm like, what the? So I was kind of nervous, but I let it go. But fortunately, when I did go back, it was just a cyst. So they was
Well,
like,
I found out I had
Does that go away on itself?
miscarriage.
no, it's cyst. It could, but literally just like in 6 months come back, we just keep watching. But I feel like I don't get too big on cysts because even like in my uterus, I have a cyst, and I had a cyst when I was pregnant both times, but mine's don't. It hasn't grown. It's just there. So
Okay.
I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
I'm sorry to hear that, Queen.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, huh?
You said it's how you got had a
Yeah, that's how I found out. I went
About fibroids.
I went to get my first ultrasound because I was pregnant. And when I went in, I brought the kids with me. I'm like, because this is the last baby, so I'm like, I'm gonna let all the kids be there to see their brother or sister, whoever, whatever it may be. And when we got into the room, they were like, ma'am, your sac is growing, but the baby stopped long ago.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it was like my body said I was
Started
pregnant,
looking
so
like-
just the uterus was making room for the
wow.
baby.
But it was
the
fibroids.
sac was growing. No, so that's what happened. So when they looked in the sac, they saw the little baby, but the sac grew. Let's say the sac grew like as if I was 4 months pregnant, but the baby was still like a week old.
Oh my
Right?
God.
So that they said that could happen where women are walking around carrying a baby and they feel like, full term. That's why they say it's important the moment you find out you're pregnant to see your doctor regularly, because you can go 4, 5, 6 months with a belly looking pregnant and that baby is not even in there.
Oh
But
my
your body
goodness.
believes they're preparing for a baby.
Were you a little bit like more relaxed about the visits because that was your last baby? You had already had your kids. You was like, I'll just go whenever.
Well, I was more focused. When I got there, that was our first ultrasound. I was 3 months. So it was still
But she's
early.
saying, why did you
But
wait
I
till
was
3?
because when I found out, usually when I find out I'm pregnant, I'm always like around 2 months anyway.
Oh,
Your
okay.
period still be coming?
No, I don't. I just downloaded this app called Flow. I don't know if y'all
I
know.
got pregnancy
Just
period
download it.
tracker.
Yeah, I just downloaded Flow after that to track it.
Okay.
But it was while I'm on the table, and it was like, also, you got fibroids, and I was like, no. She was like, you
So the
probably had
kids
it for
just
a
got to
long
see all of
time.
this.
No, the kids were in the other
Okay.
room.
Oh.
Yeah, the kids were in the room at this point. When they couldn't find the sack, then that's when you would ask to step outside.
Okay.
And then she told me what was going on. And then she was like, do you know you have fibroids? And I was like, no, I've had 3 kids prior to this. You know what I mean? So I was like, no, nobody never told me. She was like, well, do you have heavy bleeding? Does it last longer than 6 days? How many times you go through your pads? Crampings and all the stuff she was talking about. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, I experienced all
You
that.
just thought
She
that was your
like,
norm.
that was the
Yeah.
norm. And she was like, no, that means, you could probably be dealing with fibroids or whatever. Although they say, like, it's a tumor, right?
Mhm.
Non-cancerous tumor.
Mm-hmm.
But the more you feed it. Like if you're a smoker, you're a drinker,
sugar,
sugar, it just grows like a newborn baby, and it can stop some people from having children. So I was fortunate enough to push out 3 babies with the fibroids. But that last one,
what was your gynecologist before doing? Because why they didn't know this?
Yeah, I don't know. But you think about with doctors, they're studying, they're practicing, right?
Yeah.
So that's why when you gotta walk into the hospital or see a doctor's office, you tell them what's wrong with you, and then they try to figure out what the possibilities, what they could be. And that's why when you go to the ER, they always tell you follow up with your primary doctor because they've been studying you for however long you've been with them.
Yeah, but that's what she's saying. Like, if you go to your...
They never know.
Yeah.
My first gynecologist was deliver my son. The second one was different, and the third one was different. Each time I had a child, they were out of business. I didn't keep the same one.
Yeah, listen, I've been at
I like older, like somebody.
Oh, so they didn't go out of business for a bad reason.
No.
Okay.
I wanted. I like old doctors.
My gynecologist I had from 14 all the way to I got pregnant 27. And the only reason I stopped going, he was my grandmother's. He was my mother's.
Wow.
He was mine.
Oh, your pussies look the same.
Oh my God, he's so crazy.
He was the most inappropriate gynecologist. And when I think about it, I'm like, damn, I could have got a Me Too.
Okay.
But he was my dark humor. I used to be in there. Yeah, because he'll be in there.
Funny.
Yeah, he'll be like, you go to Rutgers, right? He in there. You go to Rutgers, right? I went to Rutgers. You on Douglas? Yeah, I used to be in those doors. He's still in there. Then he be like, I know you making the boys happy, but he's literally in there. And I'll just be like, oh, cut it.
That's so inappropriate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, when I think back, I'm like, oh my God, look what was happening to me. And I just, because I just knew him so long, I'm like, I'm in dark. I'm like, ha ha.
Yeah.
But I didn't ever feel like he really, but I just know he just don't know when to shut up. Like, this is not, because even
Some
the
people don't
lady
know
will be in
boundaries.
there, when she'll be behind, like, rolling her eyes, and I just be like,
Well, was he older?
yeah.
So I realized a lot of older men, like even in the workplace, like they're used to the way they used to handle women back in the day. They say what they want. They'll touch your waist, and it's like, dude, that's inappropriate.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
And
oh,
he'll
you
do it
so
with your
you
man
smell
in
so
there, too, though.
good.
Don't
Yeah,
let
they
it
don't
be-
care.
Oh, he was saying why your man is
Well,
there?
I didn't used to go outside, but I'm saying I've seen him with women with their husband. He like, this is my girlfriend. Come on, let's go. And the husband just be like
yeah, they the reason
that's-
why the employee handbook says no sexual harassment. Like, cause
but
that's
now
how
I
it
have
used
a
to
black
be.
woman, so when I actually got pregnant, it was like, I'm gonna have kids.
Okay.
So I didn't stop going to him because he can't do it. It's just he's so like a lot of people go to him. And
It's too many. No appointments, crowded.
No appointments, crowded, waiting long.
Yeah,
so I found is in Maplewood. It's black owned. She only hire women of all race, colors, whatever. So it's just women. And if your appointment's at 10 o'clock, the latest you in there is 10:02.
Okay.
And she be strict with it. If you're 15 minutes late, you have to reschedule because you're throwing off the next people. So
do they try to charge you a late fee? I can't stand
no,
the
she
doctor's
she just said
office that do that.
reschedule. Yeah,
They try to do that to me for my kid's dentist. So,
well, they do that now, $75, right? Because I do that for
them
my
motherfuckers
business.
were trying to. They said I had my
They
two
canceled
boys $75 and then another fee on top of that. I was like, hold the fuck up. But then I had to, instead of getting frustrated, I had to find my words and say, look, I have a good history with y'all. I never missed an appointment. I never canceled an appointment. I don't have no balance with y'all. Can you just give me some grace this time? And I'm going to reschedule the appointment. I had an emergency. And they did.
Yeah.
They ain't charged me no fee.
Yeah.
But I don't like that fee shit.
Well, I do that with
I mean, I get it. I understand
You
it.
cannot like the fee.
I
know you charge
know
the
why?
fee.
Because it's not personal.
Yeah.
It's not personal, but if we have a business relationship and you know I'm a good patient customer,
You do
I
a
come
courtesy,
on time,
one time
then look,
courtesy.
hold me down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But if I would have called them wild and the fuck out, what the fuck y'all mean? Y'all gonna? They
They
go, oh
would
yeah,
charge-
bitch.
Yeah.
Add that shit to her account. What the fuck she think she talking to?
But
So
then
sometimes
they
you
charge
just-
themselves a fee. Like,
That
pay me
part.
for being late.
Because why am I sitting in the
Why am I
waiting
waiting for
room waiting for y'all motherfuckers?
But yeah,
Y'all told me to come 15 minutes early to fill out this paperwork. I did what you told me to do, and I'm still waiting a whole hour after.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why you ain't gonna fuck Will Smith?
Girl, because I'm not attracted to him, so I'm not going to give
You
you
don't
that
think he
energy.
what's your type? You like chocolate?
Yes!
Oh yeah,
She
she
like
look how she popped.
Oh, my
calm
God.
I seen her out. He was chocolate too.
I
For
love me a
real?
chocolate man. I'm
Okay.
telling you. Like, so who's chocolate? Like that Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa guy, he's not cute.
He not chocolate.
He is a good
Like,
looking man.
he's alright, but he doesn't excite me like,
He
you know,
excites
Morris
me.
Chestnut, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar ain't even chocolate.
Morris
He
Chestnut
is
did not
chocolate.
take-
Kendrick Lamar is not even
No,
chocolate.
Morris Chestnut was not attractive. Boys in the Hood, but as he's gotten older,
Marlon Wayans.
Marlon's
I don't like
He
his
was
mohawk.
fine
His
as
mohawk-
hell.
mohawk
Marlon.
pissed me off.
He's
Mohawks
handsome,
pissed
I
me
say
off
so.
on girls.
I seen the
No.
90s fine post with men. He was the finest one up there.
Marlon.
Marlon, if you're watching.
He's cute. He just had a comedy too.
I like him. I think he's so
but
funny.
I like Idris Elba. Like I like those. Like
He
and
got
Kendrick
walk-
Lamar is brown skin.
He's not
dark skin.
chocolate.
He's chocolate.
No,
He's
he-
chocolate.
So you don't have a height requirement.
Please
It's not
tell me.
chocolate.
The only
Please
light
tell me the
skin, the only light skin, I would go create like if Chris Brown walked in this room or J. Cole. That's
Would you start
it.
dancing if Chris Brown came
Absolutely,
here?
girl.
Like,
Me and Chris Brown could be friends because I don't like
Chris
no
Brown-
That
girls.
dance routine, I'm gonna just start rehearsing right now.
Chris Brown got 3 kids.
He do?
I feel like he's the kind of man where when women get with him, you kind of just have to accept that you're just only gonna get a piece of him. Only because we watched
like
him
a lot
go
of
from,
celebrities
you know, have the
do that,
kids with the different women and he's on tour. He's such a sex symbol. I know that D probably 5, but I feel like it's kind of like candy. Like, you know, it might not be so good for you, but you still want it because it tastes good.
I don't want to be
It's like
Chris
that
Brown's
lollipop,
friend.
you
It's
suck
like
it
you
until
have
it's gone,
mad
now the
fun.
candy's
You still
gone.
like
Yeah,
the
and you
I
might
wanna
find
go
one
to
in the
a
store
music
again.
party.
It's him still. You know what I'm saying? You don't get him.
Be
I
like,
know my
yeah.
kids gonna have fun
Right,
and I'm gonna have fun. Like I
Yeah.
feel like we would be good friends.
We'll be cool.
Who, Chris Brown?
Yeah, I feel like I could have fun at Chris Brown's house and the kids. We gonna paint.
Well, no,
something.
yeah, well,
We
to
gonna
her
go
point,
skateboard and
I would want him to be my friend because I know I'm not going to experience him long term.
This is what
So
I'm
I
saying.
might as well just lock in and try to be his BFF than his baby mother.
oh, I
'cause,
wasn't thinking about it that way.
I mean, some people, some relationships, you got to look at it and be like, all right, is this going to last? It's not. But he's such a dope person, so how do I keep him around
I never
in
thought
my
about
life? I do
celebrities
not
like
as a
that.
dope because
I'm really trying to think hard. Like, have I ever thought about? But
Yeah, I do. I
only
feel like
celebrity
with
I
some
think I
men.
had a crush on, like not think, I know I had a crush on was Nas, and he was long before my
Oh,
time.
yeah, he's a
but
fine ass
Yeah,
man.
that's
Nas
the only.
is-
And he seemed like such a chill man.
Yeah, just
Like,
chill.
I like men who don't do too much.
Exactly.
And I could teach you something too.
Mhm.
So I feel like
He
but
got
everybody
chocolate,
else,
man.
I feel
He
like
is not chocolate. So don't come
She
up
like
here
back
and tell us
up, back
something
up.
like
Oh, Jada Kiss. I love me some Jada Kiss.
that. Yeah.
I just feel like
I
we gonna
love-
be I always feel like me and celebrities would be cool. Like I always wanted to hang out with Rick Ross because he looked like he be cracking.
I don't like Rick Ross.
I just want to
You don't like
laugh.
Rick
Like
Ross,
you
you
see
like
me be doing
Jada.
silly stuff. I just
Yeah, I like
want to
Jada
crack
Kiss.
up. Like I just
Yeah.
feel like a lot. I just feel like a lot of
Jada
celebrities
Kiss,
I be friends
Tupac.
with. I'll be like the Snoop Dogg. You know how everybody loves Snoop Dogg and cool Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I feel like I was a celebrity. Everybody be like, oh, Manima.
Okay.
Ooh,
would
David
would
Banner.
would you fuck with Snoop Dogg?
No.
Okay.
Not that
Yeah,
face.
You seen him in yes, and
He's
Baby
very
Boy when he
sad.
had that beat on. I was like, what?
That's
He
Very
is 3
slim.
pounds heavier now, y'all. Calm
That's
down.
3
Uh,
pounds.
he's very
That's
sad.
fine. That look like my little son beat him.
Did y'all see the skit that Drewski did about Miss Rachel's show?
I didn't watch
I
it.
seen the skip. I didn't know what it was in reference to. I just thought it was something funny. Like,
Yeah.
oh, he's hilarious.
So Miss Rachel is like super pop. I mean, when it comes to the kids content on YouTube, she must be number 1 right now.
Okay.
She speaks in like a baby friendly tone, not like a baby, not baby
I'm gonna
tone,
look her
but
up.
very motherly. And I mean, babies could be taking a nap if they hear her. They wake up out they fucking sleep for Miss Rachel. It's like
Okay.
hypnotic. They fucking love her.
But what
So
happened?
he did a parody where it was a woman. She kind of looked like Miss Rachel.
Mhm.
And I can't remember what did they type on the screen, if it said Miss Rachel. I don't know what the fuck it said. But it was a straight off parody of her.
Okay.
But when it cut, they were sniffing lines. They were sniffing snacks. I mean, it was like
Flirting with
the
each
real
other.
That
Yeah.
behind the
Behind the
scenes,
scenes.
whole joking shit. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Was he insinuating that's what she really does or
No, I don't think it was a
just
personal
made
thing
it
for her.
parody
He was
of
just
it.
saying, motherfuckers probably go on
Right.
YouTube, make these kid-friendly videos. You don't know
They
what
are
the fuck kind of life they
regular.
living outside of this shit. And the shit went crazy.
Mhm.
And on TikTok, because the internet loves to start rumors, on TikTok, it was like, Miss Rachel is going to sue Drewski. She's going to sue. I don't think she's going to sue him.
Yeah.
But this is what people were saying on TikTok.
Because he never actually made a reference in so many kids shows.
Matter of fact, let me go. No, nigga. This was, you knew what the fuck he was talking about.
Oh,
when
see,
you
I
seen
never
goddamn
watched the
sketch.
Miss Rachel show, and I didn't I'm not a YouTuber watcher.
Oh, no, but for kids, though. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I like PBS Kids. My kids watch the Wild Kratts.
It says Miss Rachel.
Oh, you do?
Oh my gosh.
He gonna get
So you know who he's
Juicy
joking about.
he needs to cut it out. I thought he learned his lesson from when what's his name?
And then when they cut,
Baby from Money Records.
What was it?
Remember he ran up at the studio, chased them out the building.
Was that
Birdman?
Was that
Birdman.
real?
There you go,
Was
Birdman.
that
No, that was real. That was
Breakfast
real.
Club?
No,
No,
Birdman.
so it was Drewski was in the house. It was like he had somebody
Oh.
running down him. You seen him running, but I thought they all did it together. So the whole
No,
time
Birdman pulled
I'm
up.
thinking that was.
Birdman pulled up and put him in a headlock. Was about to take that boy out.
I thought that was
I didn't
a
see
part
that
of the
one.
skit. So I'm
they said it was real.
I don't know. She's saying it's
I think
but
it's
you
probably
can't believe
staged,
it,
though.
Queenella, because she don't
Just to
believe
get
this stuff.
brown.
Yeah, she be making rumors. That shit was real. Yeah, that shit probably was like a
She
plan
said we
out
can't
there.
listen to Queen. I'm telling you, we can't. No, you probably
I swear I thought that was a skit. I'm like, damn, was it
Yeah, I
real?
thought that
right about
Because
that.
I'm sitting there laughing, but then I'm in my head like, why would he post something?
Y'all don't like David Banner?
He's a handsome man.
Do y'all see that interview when he was talking to the girl and she was like, so we have a black excellence. He was like, I'm looking at it right now.
Ooh.
Like, it could have been
Ew.
me.
If I'm doing an interview, you talking about I'm looking at her right now, I'd be like, get the
That's
No, but it went viral too. See, I be watching YouTube. I mean YouTube and Instagram. So that
Okay.
went viral.
So what do you search on YouTube, or do you just scroll
I
on
don't like
shorts
nobody
and
put
see
me
what
on the
pops
spot
up?
I like watching funny stuff. Like I watch Fresh Out, Ain't Nothing to Go Back. Still don't know his real name. I watch who else makes me laugh? The guy that he be acting like he's in church. Oh my god, he's a comedian. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I don't know their names. But I like funny stuff. Like I wanna laugh. That's
Yeah.
me. Cause it be so much going on in real life. Like
Yeah.
so nobody got time to think about your
See, I don't
problems.
follow
Yeah.
skits. It'd be more so just
I like the
random
skits.
memes. Like random memes. Like I think Doechii just posted one that was like, I'm wiping my ass for the 27th time and still seeing shit. Like
I saw that and I wanted to post it, but I was like, I'm not gonna post it. That's fucking hilarious.
So I
About
just
that while I was in the bathroom recording.
And you
it,
know
'cause
my
I be
favorite
sad as
thing is
fuck.
the comments. I love reading.
Yeah, I saw that
comments.
meme. I laughed at it so hard.
Yes.
So speaking of wiping your ass, do y'all like wipes? Disposable
I do.
wipes?
Oh, yeah,
Flushable
I like
wipes? I like them.
wipes.
As
I
an
tell kids
adult,
to
I
use
didn't
that.
grow up with that because I don't think that
Yeah.
existed when we were
Because
kids.
when you have kids and you see they wipe their butt with tissue be all stuck in it. So I was like, oh, just imagine.
Yeah,
so I just
they don't do a
teach the
thorough
kids to
job.
use, when you
Yeah.
boo-boo, use wipes.
But then
Use
piss
wipes.
me off when people don't close it. Then the shit is
Oh,
dry.
right,
fuck
yeah.
out. Like,
No,
stop
you
using
gotta
my
be
shit.
careful.
But you can
Like,
also get those little things that when you pull it out, it only pull one out and go down. Like you don't have to use the actual
Oh.
packaging.
You fancy, huh?
No,
Oh, she
yeah,
fancy.
man.
I guess.
Oh, she fancy.
You know
Send me
what?
a
I
link.
actually learned it from, and it's a good insider. So my best friend, when we was in college, we was across from each other, our dorm rooms. And I was with one friend, and she's with another friend. And long story short, it was a little falling out, and she had to end up coming and staying in the room with me. So they were just trying to be nosy to see what we was doing, right? And they kept her wipes in the little packaging that I told you could have. So the girl just would randomly knock and be like, oh, here's your wipes. And she's like, after how many weeks you giving me this? But then she's like, this bitch. She's like, she returned it with no wipes in it. She's like,
Oh
she was
my
just trying to be
God.
nosy. So I just was
Wow.
It
thinking
was
about
just a pack.
it was just the
the plastic.
Yeah, that
Oh.
go. Why is you girl? You ain't returning no damn wipes.
Right.
You just was trying to be
Uh-huh.
and see what was going on in there. Close the door.
So there's a new proposal in Italy that's sparking debate saying that all babies should have their mother's last name by default. What y'all think about that?
My kids already have my last name.
I was about to say. So my son has my last name.
Okay.
I was 19 when I had him, and his father wasn't at every doctor's appointment.
He was or he
He only
wasn't?
came to one.
Oh, okay.
He only came to one. I knew he was gonna be in his life, but I wasn't 1,000% sure.
Okay.
So it was like, right.
Okay.
So I gave my son my last name
Okay.
because it was like, if anything, you're gonna keep the Gibson legacy
Mhm.
going,
Mhm.
and not your dad. And if your dad step up and kids can change their names, right? So if you
want
choose to
in the
do it,
future.
you do it, but I'm gonna start you with the right foundation because I believe in who you name your child. That's who they'll become. So be careful with naming your children.
Mhm.
Where like understanding the history, yeah. And so my son Malachi, I was just like, I want you to be a messenger from God. I want, because that's the meaning. I'm like, I want you to just do good deeds. That was my vision, and to think about his father, what state he was in at the time. I was just like, I don't want you to keep that energy going. Right now that I'm older, what I've done differently, I probably would have, because then my mentality was like, I'm the decision maker. Like it's my baby. I push this baby out. But really, the right thing to do is to have, if you lay with somebody and they got you pregnant, it's equal, right? I should not feel like because I carried the baby for 9 months and based on this checklist, you didn't meet the requirements, so you're not getting that. That's not cool, because then we turn around and get mad when they don't want to sign a birth certificate, pay child support, or be around, right? But my daughters, when I have my daughters, even though their dad is amazing, at the time I felt like they're going to change their name when they get married anyway. So, like, why can't they have my name? They're not going to keep your legacy going. You know what I'm saying? And if they have children, chances are their children will be named after their father. So, like, why can't we all keep the same name? And it was more so of, like, just the connection. I don't want to go into the school and we have different names. And it's kind of like, I don't know. At the time, I cared about
that
it.
mean he need to marry your ass?
Well, we did.
Okay.
We got married. We got married.
So wait, so you got married, but your kids had your last name?
I got married, but then I hyphenated the name. I kept my Gibson, and then I took on his name.
Okay, but the kids were Gibson.
The girls were his had his last name.
Oh, okay.
He's the father of my daughters.
Okay.
And then my son
has Gibson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so I would say for me, it wasn't ever like the last name. I don't think I ever really like held on to it. Like basically, he let it be known too. Like he having sons and his name going, and he was like, "Just so you know." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, it ain't that serious for me."
You had kids before or after marriage?
No, I'm not married.
Yeah,
so, but I didn't. For me, it wasn't like I didn't. So if he, for me, just like, oh, they're going to be Rogers. I'm like, okay. Like it was just like, yeah, it was fine for me. My whole thing was if it was girls, still could have last name. I just wanted to get first names. Like I'm like, can I name? But then when they was boys, I'm like, oh, you can name them. Like I don't really know boy names like that. So I feel like now I do believe in the meaning, like you said. I wouldn't name them after anybody because I do believe like that plays a role in like names is serious about what you name your sons. And so their dad and my dad named my first son, and his name means Supreme God. And his attitude is like he knows everything too. And I'm like, whoo, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my second son, his name means healer. And he's like just the sweetest, like, you know, like everybody. He rough though. But yeah, for names, sorry, I keep but for last names, I just instantly thought it was fine. Like, I don't know. I don't be so attached to, like, even if I was getting married, I think I was just like, oh, okay. Like, yeah.
What's the name? What's in the
name?
name?
My first name mean more to me than the last name.
Yeah. For the Italian thing, they're saying that they want to mandate it, that it has to be the mother's maiden name.
They have a proposal saying that by default, that's just what happens automatically.
I don't think it should be that. But in my case, I was mad at this nigga. But had another baby, so stupid, and was mad at him again. So they both have my last name, but my last name was fire as fuck. Yeah. Because, I mean, God is with us. But if I would probably give them their father last name.
Yeah.
If you could go back.
If I could go back, I would give them their father last name. Because I know y'all my kids. Y'all came out the vagina. So I think it would be appropriate to have your father's last name. If I have another baby, they would definitely have their father's last name.
I give all my kids their father's name. Yeah. I was married, so I don't know. I think for me, if you are with a man, whether you're in a relationship with him, I mean, not whether you're married to him or in a relationship with him, and I felt like it was just good enough cause to, like, stamp that paternal relationship. And I also feel like it speaks volumes, too. You got some men out here who run off and don't want to take care of what they created. No,
so
sir.
I love when the man be like, no, this is my child.
Yeah, this your child. Y'all got this name. And I definitely do feel like, I guess in some traditional ways, yes, the man's name, you get married, you are family, you are that family, you are the Gibson family, right? So that name does, you know, you create that legacy that should live on. So yeah, by default also just could mean like, if you don't speak up and change this shit, then it's going to be your name. But if you want this man's name
anyway, because think about when you had a baby, they'd be like, so my last name Rush baby. Gibson baby. They already put it.
Sometimes they just write it on a paper.
Even if the dad signed a birth certificate, they're still gonna have the mom so they could match the babies.
Yeah, I just don't want a household with Delphin, Gibson, Gray, Williams, Harrison. It's like,
so many different names.
But think about it, if you have all girls, that's how it's gonna be, right? They get married all over.
I get that. I'm saying like
your children within the home.
In the home, it's like I'm filling out applications and they're like list the children. It's like, oh, mama, you been
What's
busy.
your last name again?
So how do you feel about child support?
Ooh,
how do I feel about it?
Like, you think
I love it.
I don't fucking fucking get it.
Oh my god.
I know this nigga was so happy when Joe turned 18.
Like,
yes! Even though he never paid it.
But wait, can you still get locked up and owe that though?
Well, there's ways around it.
Oh my God, not calling the police right
Yes,
now.
right now while they're with
So my
him.
kid's father put himself on child support.
Okay.
And I asked him why he do that.
So
I
you
went
can't
away.
go ahead and do it on them.
No, I went to North Carolina to visit, South Carolina to visit my grandparents who were ill. My grandfather was battling cancer at the time, tumor in his brain. So my focus is my grandfather. When I came back, I had a letter in the mail saying that we had a court date, and I was like, court. So right away I'm panicking. I went as soon as I got the letter, I went straight downtown Newark to the family division department, and I'm asking questions because what I read, because it was just like it was too much to process.
Because you don't read.
Girl, you know I don't read.
I'm
So
telling you.
I don't read. So I run down there, I'm like, explain this to me, and I handed it to her. I was like, is he trying to take my kid? Because that's what I thought. And it was like, man, we really don't know. But based on what's in this letter, it's saying he wants joint custody, and he's putting himself on child
You
support.
wasn't trying to do anything.
So I was like, why would he do that? So I called him like, what's going on? But he had a girlfriend at the time that didn't like me. So, I'm like,
so
what's
she
going
told
on?
him what to do.
That's what I
She
think happened.
told him what to
Yeah, because
do.
I would have never.
Smart.
I would have never put him on child support. So
She's like, put
even the day of the court.
So she can't do this. Okay, yeah, do that.
Yeah, and
That's
I was
what you're doing.
stupid. When the court date, we sat next to each other, we talking, laughing. I know his grandparent, loving on them or whatever, and I'm sitting there still trying to figure out why we're there. And then when we got there, I remember the judge being mean towards me because it's not common that a man is taking a woman to court for child support. But I think he did that to this day. We talk about it. I don't go after him like what she said. I'm not going after him for the money because there was really no point in doing that. Like, I don't see the reason for doing that. Now, sometimes when you need assistance from the government, like if you need food stamps, you need Medicaid, whatever, you have to go through that because they want to go after the baby father to get it. And also, too, it's good to have the child support thing in a sense because the more money he makes, the more your child will get, but not necessarily if they are good fathers. Chances are they're giving you money already. That's nothing compared. Like, he was paying $70 when we first started. It was $75 a week.
What is that?
What's that?
Exactly.
What is that? You
Sometimes
know?
they do it that
And
way
I would say,
just so you don't
honestly,
have to pay them.
I don't have no experience with child support, like even growing up, because my parents co-parent. My dad has 3 daughters, 2, my mom and then their mom, but nope, he didn't ever deal with courts, child support, because again, he showed that, my dad went to these events, so it's like, and my mom is that way. Yeah, we not together, but what I'm be bitter for? Because she know what it's like to grow up with a father who's not present, who don't want to be around. So she like, if he want to be with in his child life, here you go. All right, see you later.
That part.
So I would feel like, to me personally, I'm the same way. I don't feel like I should have to put you on child support. You know who your kids are. You know what they need. I could call you and say, hey, need sneakers. Hey, can you pick them up? Hey, they're hungry. I feel like, do your part. Now, if it's like you said, somebody just MIA running and it's like, I'm trying to do everything. But I feel like now I also know women who just like, I'm not about to spend my time chasing you when I would just go get it myself.
They rather just let
you and your child.
Okay.
Yeah, if you ruin your relationship with them, then that's it. I can only do my part. So I know both. I've heard like both.
Right.
And to respond to your statement where like they could get locked up, I've had to get on the phone and stop it. Like, no, like just leave them alone.
I was saying, because you could get locked up for
having
having back, and you not only not locked up. I mean, you can't travel out of the country, because I know someone that has like $20,000 back in child support. Mind you, they paying it off, but they can't leave the country until all of that is paid.
they take it out your taxes and everything.
So what are your thoughts?
Give me child support. Pay me to babysit my fucking kids, okay?
She said, pay me to babysit.
Sorry, no.
So I didn't get a babysitter. Be outside.
Okay. I don't know what's up there. I feel like you taking care of your kids. I don't have to take you to court.
Right.
This is just more for people that's not doing what they're supposed to
Right.
do. Mothers included.
Yeah, mothers,
So
I agree.
Because I seen that backfire on a woman before. She got pregnant to be with him, and he told her like, we only had a one night stand. We don't even know.
Are you talking about Edwards, the basketball player?
No,
The
this
one
is
that
an
paid $100,000 up front in child support? You
Oh,
heard
no,
about
I was
that?
talking
we're gonna talk about that in the next episode.
Actually,
Let me sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. For me, child support is definitely a good thing to have in place for people who are not handling their responsibility. You should not be. It's not a thing to use to be vindictive or to be spiteful. He got a new girlfriend. I'm gonna put him on. No, we know we have an agreement, you have a living child who eats, breathes, shits, got a bed, you're using electricity, you gotta help take care of that. And that's just a point blank and a motherfucking period. And if you feel any different, your ass should have had no kids in the motherfucking first place. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of Milfshake. We'll see you on the next one.